This story just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Now we have a connection between, somebody that went into a Trump hotel and tried to do terrible things, and Diddy confirming a long held theory about this individual, as well as prosecutors are still having a hard time finding one of the people that they are charging him with. So, victim number three can't be found. So you have that disappearance, very, very odd. And the trial hasn't even officially started yet. It officially starts on Monday, but they could not get the jury picked today. And now they have people going missing that they've charged him for crimes with. This is absolutely crazy. Make sure you leave a like on the video. And if you haven't yet, subscribe or follow down below. I'll be covering this as all the news breaks. Some 1-2 videos a day. And as long as there's relevant stuff, I truly believe that this case could bring about the end of Hollywood. I believe that Diddy was a government asset just the same way that Jeffrey was, in particular, allowed to operate with impunity to collect compromising information on Hollywood celebrities, Hollywood stars, so that they could then go do the government's bidding. Just my opinion. I can't say it's true, but leave a like on the video if you think maybe that's possible. But again, only one more day of hearing me talk about this Mother's Day gift box, which is $10 off, free overnight shipping. Mother's Day is this weekend. Also, it's a great way just to try a gift box of all of my company's product. It's with our top-selling blueberry cobbler, a regular Colombian roast, a medium roast, honey sticks, yogurt-covered pretzels, chocolate-covered espresso beans, and a K-cup adapter in case you're gifting it to somebody and they don't have a regular coffee machine anymore these days. It's got everything you need, $10 off, free shipping. It has 4.9 stars on 300 reviews. It's an absolutely amazing product, and I hope that you'll give our company a chance and pick this up today. We could definitely use your help. Ex-Spicy video star who went into Trump Resort and was firing lead all around claimed to be Diddy's hookup slave. In fact, did sign an NDA with a rapper in exchange for $5 million. This has been a long kind of simmering conspiracy theory that looks like it's turned out to be correct. The former star who allegedly went into one of President Trump's Florida resorts before claiming to have been Sean Diddy's bedroom slave had in fact signed an NDA with the disgraced rapper, according to a report Wednesday. So, seems like, what are you paying him $5 million for if you didn't do it? You know, like, obviously everyone deserves their day in court, this, that, and the other thing. Why'd you pay this guy $5 million if he wasn't your little bedroom slave? Jonathan Odie was arrested in 2018 after he was reportedly caught on camera carrying a U.S. flag and ranting about the president as he stormed into the lobby of Trump National Doral Golf Club before getting into a firing exchange with police. Following his arrest, Odie made a series of wild claims to police, including that he had been a bedroom slave held by Diddy, previously released video from interview shows. Well, now we know that thanks to the court case, that appears to be true. Why did he have a male bedroom slave, by the way? Quote, I hooked up with Cassie Ventura and Sean Combs. Basically, he would go solo and tell me what to do with his wife. I was a slave for them. That's what I was, he said. So Diddy was paying some white boy to plow his wife while he, enjoyed it himself, I guess. A picture from the NDA allegedly signed by Odie and Combs back in 2014 emerged today, seemingly backing up the former video star's ties with the rappers, who is facing a trial for, a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, paying some dude to ply your wife, I don't know. I think that's still prostitution. Actually, no, he didn't pay him to do it. He paid him not to talk about it. So I'm not sure that even a crime was committed here. But Odie said he agreed to the NDA in exchange for $5 million. And it was signed around the same time as he divorced his wife, attorney Tanya Troutwine. She told the Daily Mail, which first published the document. The date of that contract was around the same time of our divorce. I almost feel like he divorced me because he came into all this money and I wouldn't claim it, Troutwine said. But our lives were already going on different paths. I started to feel like a third wheel in someone else's life rather than a wife. Adi started to change after moving from his job as a stripper for bachelorette parties to becoming a video star, Troutwine said. He met Diddy around this time at a party in ultra-exclusive Star Island, Miami Beach. As Adi spent less time with his wife, she believes he started partying more with Combs and Ventura. Diddy just had one of those radiating personalities. You could tell that he really enjoyed the attention, you know. Adi was also having an affair with a fellow movie star, those kind of movies, you know. They had filed for divorce. He kept on insisting that we sign divorce paperwork, which I thought was very odd, how he wanted to get things done so quickly. It was only later that I found out he had signed a $5 million hush money case with Sean Combs. Odie claimed that he was making just $2,000 a month as a fitness trainer and had a net worth of negative $1,800 in the divorce documents. Despite that, he went on a spending spree less than a month after the divorce was finalized, buying 5 distressed properties for $765,000 in the space of 2 months, NBC Miami reported. All of the properties were purchased mortgage-free, meaning he had used cash. This would have been around the time that he would have allegedly received the $5 million from Diddy. Troutwine lost contact with Audi until she heard about the dramatic firing exchange with police. So this guy ended up going on, you know, some sort of unhinged meltdown, probably after a life of degeneracy and whatever it is that Diddy made him do. I feel like Diddy doesn't pay $5 million out just to keep the fact that he was a cuck hidden. You know, if he was broke and then he bought $1 million in real estate, it's pretty clear that he got paid out. Either that or he won the lottery and didn't tell anybody. His breakdown came just months before Cassie Ventura ended her relationship with Sean Combs for good, Troutwine pointed out. So maybe he was, you know, in love with her or something like that. I don't think it's a coincidence. So if any of this is true, that P. Diddy did do terrible things to Cassie or was being aggressive, Johnny definitely would have softened that situation and would have tolerated that abuse instead. He would have tried to help the situation, not make Cassie feel about it. So Lisa's ex-wife seems to speak somewhat highly. She has spoken to her ex. She said she has spoken to her ex since his arrest, and that he had heard his interrogation video with police had resurfaced in the wake of the damaging allegations against Combs. Ventura had accused Combs of drugging and doing terrible things to her during an on-again, off-again relationship, meanwhile apparently paying some other dude to mow his lawn. He's scared I will expose him, Odie said of Combs in his police investigation. My settlement put me in a box. Basically, I couldn't talk because I was going to get sued. They kept following me. I mean, $5 million is pretty good. Maybe just shut up about it. The guy let you plow his wife with impunity and paid you $5 million. This is why you just never pay hush money. These people always talk. You know, look at Ashley St. Clair. Right? These people are always opening their mouth and talking. They can't help themselves. There's just no value in ever paying these people any money. That, on top of here, Trump Hotels, extraordinary links to it. Here's the paperwork. Sworn to and described before me on this day of July 14th by Jonathan Odie, who's personally known to me, and who did not take an oath. Here's a signature. And Sean Combs from Bad Boy Worldwide, a confidential settlement agreement. So he did pay him out. Then we also have this interesting story here. Prosecutors still cannot find victim number 3. Trial may be forced to begin without her. I wonder if someone got cold feet. I wonder if somebody, you know, that's very odd, isn't it? That they just disappeared. Maybe they got bought off. Maybe they got paid out. Maybe they got, I don't know. Diddy's federal trial may begin without one of the biggest witnesses for the prosecution because the feds still can't get in touch with the woman known as victim number 3. The third day of jury selection in Diddy's federal case wrapped up just a short time ago, and prosecution told the judge that they still have not been able to locate this unidentified person or to get through to their attorney. As we told you, the prosecution led by Maureen Comey admitted Monday that victim number 3 does not live near New York City's, and they might try and try as they might, they are worried about getting her to show up in person. Even if she's subpoenaed, prosecutors told the court they're not sure she's even going to show up. Is this case already falling apart? Is this case already falling apart? Diddy's team asked the judge to tell prosecutors they need to share their plan as it pertains to victim number 3 with the defense by the end of the week, and the judge pushed prosecutors to make every effort to make contact with the woman that they could. There won't be anyone in court tomorrow, but both sides will look back at the courthouse be back in the courthouse on Friday, where they will start whittling down the jury pool from 45 to 12 jurors and 6 alternates needed for the trial to begin on Monday. The prosecution has already shared the identity of the first 3 witnesses they plan to call on Monday and Tuesday, 2 witnesses whose testimony will be fairly short on Monday, and one which will take up some time, or most of all, Tuesday. The trial is moving forward, whether prosecution has all their star witnesses or not. TMZ is covering all the developments. Well, so am I. And TMZ isn't selling delicious coffee brand coffee gift boxes for $10 off and free shipping. Pick yours up today. This is pretty spicy. I mean, we have a witness gone missing. He got to her. She was probably interested in the money and staying anonymous, but once the feds needed her to testify under cross-exam to keep their story straight, well, there's nothing in it for her. I mean, I don't know how many more of these witnesses may disappear. It's pretty interesting to me. This connection to, this guy with Trump, the Trump guy is funny. I mean, there's not much there, but it's very interesting. It's also very interesting to me that, the trial's starting Monday, and I hope Hollywood burns. I hope names get named. I hope it's an absolute disaster. I hope you left a like on the video if you haven't yet. Don't forget, subscribe, follow, turn notifications on, because as stories break during the trial, I will be releasing videos at all times of the day to keep you up to date. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you again real soon.